Hello. I don't know. Today, I don't know what is going on. I'm just like, everything is exploding. And it's very interesting. I think I managed to start. Everything exploded as soon as I started trying to stream. I'm guessing, I don't know. It might be the fact that right now I'm also streaming on YouTube Shorts,
Yoshino
and
cheer,
I don't know
Yoshino cheer, Yoshino cheer,
if that's a
Yoshino
problem.
cheer, Yoshino
Thank you
cheer.
so much for the sub! Thank you! 29 months. Holy macaroni. In 7 months, it's gonna be 3 years. Holy shit. Happy birthday, Correction! How are you? Too much power. Too much power. Yes, you're overpowering the stream. Let me say hello to everyone. We're a little bit late, but we're managing. We're managing. Somehow. Hello, Lava Boy. Hello, Gallos, Nimby. Wait. I'm missing messages. Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello, Pikmin. Hello, Correction. Hello, hello, Fanos. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Thank you for the sub, Bago. How are you doing today? I think that my brain and my PC are aligned on the stupidity today. Thank you so much for the hype train. Pizza train. Pizza train. I've been working so much for the REDEBUT that my neurons are sparkling. Please be patient with me in this last in this for the next month, okay? My spouse has said that I get to be any age that I want to be, so I have decided that I'm 22 years old today. So we're the same age. How did you guys do this weekend? I was out. That's why I didn't stream on Friday as well. I went to spend the weekend with a friend, YouTuber friend. Actually, I asked her if she's okay with me telling like that I was with her and everything. So she said yes. So just so you know, she's called Winter, and basically I think my multi-chat tool is not working. Oh no. I cannot read the chat from YouTube like this. It's fine. I will open my YouTube stream here on another tab. And she is soon going to Japan to study, so we wanted to meet and like spend a little bit of time together before she will leave. And so we did. There we go. I think now I can see the YouTube. Yes, the YouTube. And so we did, and on Friday it also happened to be a national holiday in Italy, so we organized like this barbecue. Well, I mostly just went because basically her and her friends organized a barbecue. All I did was just like go there with Maki. And hold on. Okay. It was nice. Honestly, the last time that I have been to a barbecue with other people, I had such a bad experience that I was a little bit worried as well about this time, but the vibes were so much better. Honestly, so to start with, basically I drove all the way to Winter's house to pick her up, and then we went together to her friend's house that hosted us. I did good this weekend. I got to watch Superman. You like it? Did you like it? This weekend was nice. When you left the Chaos Censored on Discord, but it was the good guy. Yes. We were at the barbecue and my phone kept on pinging like, you got a gift. And I was like, okay, oh nice, oh no, damn. But I thought, I'm gonna check it later because I didn't want to stay on my phone while everyone was talking, and then the same notification kept on arriving, and I thought, damn, why is my phone bugged? Thank you guys for so many gifts. I really appreciate it. Hello Mackie, hello Unlucky, how are you? I'm good today. Well, I'm good, although I'm cramping a little bit for my periods. So we did arrive at the house of the guy that was hosting us, and oh boy, it was like the most beautiful house I've ever seen. Now, okay. You have to know that, you probably know it, but I'm saying it again. I have like inherited this very strong passion for houses. I guess from my family. My dad also is obsessed about houses, and he had the house we were at was so pretty, and a nice garden, and also the outside area for the barbecue was well furnished. We had like this big table under a big tree, and I also managed to tie Maki like at the tree so she could run around without having any problems. Hello, Real Essence. Thank you so much. How are you? I'm talking about my weekend a little bit. For Ferragosto, I just left because I can stay up. Honestly, I never did anything for Ferragosto. This year, it just happened that I wanted to meet with my friend, and she ended up inviting me to this thing, and basically we've just been chatting a lot. Every time I'm around the nerds, I realize how much easy it is to talk with nerds compared to talking to normies. Nerds are so amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we chatted about multiple things like Uma Musume. It's funny that everyone with Uma Musume either love or hate. What happens to the little mice? I think something is broken today, either with Twitch or with me, because everything is just not working. And then we talked about singing and animes, and I already forgot what we talked about. You know, when you start talking with other people and then hours go by and you talk about this and then you talk about it. It's like when we have long chatting stream, just like that. Hello Jake, how are you? I hope you aren't broken. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm functional. Functionally. Oh, we also have another problem. I wanted to ring today, but I tried to open live today and also live today is not opening. Okay, at worst, we can just chat, you know, in case live today doesn't work. I'm here listening, but won't be in chat much. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I think it might be... I don't know. Thank you so much for the lurk anyways. I really appreciate it. I don't know if this is one of those times where you start up your PC and it just doesn't work. Does it ever happen to you? Like, I guess something happens with the startup and it just doesn't start right. But then if you restart it, everything is right. The problem is that I'm streaming, so if I restart, I have to close the whole stream and everything. And although, like, I did restart the first time when everything crashed, and it kind of didn't fix it. Maybe it's OBS. If I have audio issues on stream, I have to restart OBS. Yes. Sometimes I have to restart the whole thing. Maybe the update they did. Yeah, something like that. It also happens like that. I think at least that there's something wrong going on sometimes with Windows, because, for example, for a while My main monitor was flickering, and I just didn't understand why that was working on what it was happening or how to fix it, because I tried to change the cable, I tried to check all of the settings and everything. I didn't manage to find a fix, but it was happening just every now and then. So I thought, maybe I'll just don't care about it. I can live with this. And after a couple months, it just stopped doing that on its own. So maybe it was something that got fixed with Windows updates or something like that. The mysteries of the tech stuff. It's so hot. It was raining this morning, so I was happy, but now it's hot again. When will I get autumn? I want autumn. I don't like calling it fall. I know a lot of people call it fall, but if I say autumn, it feels more proper, because fall, it means like falling. I like that there's a word for it that it just means autumn and nothing else. And I keep on getting distracted from the story. I did bring Maki with me at the barbecue, and for this weekend Maki did so good. I'm honestly so proud of the little rat. She did so well. She didn't have any accidents. Well, only one. But she was also in the car a lot. She didn't have any accident in the car. Very, very good Bappo. And so yeah, the first day on Friday when we were doing the barbecue, I literally didn't realize the time was passing, and we left at like 9:30. Consider it was a lunch barbecue. We basically ate and then proceeded to chat and play for the rest of the day. At some point, they started playing this game that it's a sort of like Among Us, but like in real life. And I didn't want to play because I am... you know that I have a problem with role-playing and like lying and stuff. So if I had to kind of lie and say, oh, I wasn't the killer, I will probably start, I don't know, crying and say, I'm sorry, it was me. So I decided not to play, but it was fun, even just like being there and watching them play. I was also gathering references for stuff while they were playing, basically just scrolling Pinterest and saving stuff. It was very cool. And at that point, it was so fucking late that I thought, maybe we should leave the fuck, you know? Maybe the host isn't enjoying. If someone came over at my place for lunch and they were at my house still at 9 p.m, I would probably be so stressed. He didn't say anything. The host was very nice, but honestly, I am very good at like understanding people, you know, even if they don't speak, just by the way they look and the way they move, I could see that he was like annoyed that like, because we were guests and he couldn't be just like, hey, it's 9 p.m, go the fuck away. But he was there, you know, just like looking a bit annoyed. But like trying to play cool, you know. So yeah, I started saying like, you know, maybe we should leave, you know, it's late. I like calling it autumn, it's the proper way. The US are the ones that call it fall because they wanted to create a new form of English to not be like England, and then England changed some of their language as well to create a new form of English. Yeah, a lot of the words that have different version for American and UK, I know the American because I've been watching a lot of American creators on the internet. But autumn especially feels better, also because in Italian it's autunno. It's very similar. I had my computer once refuse to turn on, so I was swapping components at Borda in and out to find where the fault was, and none of them resulted in my PC starting. So I gave up, reassembled everything back to normal, and for the hell of it, pressed the start button. It started up, no issue, and it's been fine ever since. It just wanted some love, you know? You wanted you to touch it and spend an afternoon with it. How long has it been since you did it, huh? In Germany, you can slap your knees and say, alright, alright. We have a solution for that here. When you don't want guests to leave, when you want guests to leave, you serve coffee, and once they finish the cup without it going cold, it's leaving time. Wait, so it's a thing that everyone knows that if I serve you coffee, once you're done, you have to leave? That's interesting. I never heard of that. And anyways, I was also a little bit sad because at the end, the host told us, I'm calling him host, like he was a friend, but I'm calling him host so you can know who the hell I'm talking about. He was like, oh yeah, you know, I have my dog in the other room, but I didn't let him out because I didn't know. I was like, what do you mean? That would have been so cool. I think like Maki can be liked by everyone. Like even if you don't like her, just spend there with 30 minutes with her and you will like her. I didn't even know that he had a dog. Apparently he was worried that his dog was big, so it was gonna hurt Maki or something like that. I still believe that we could have just tried, you know, put them together and see. Maki is very likable. She's also tiny. Usually other dogs don't really try to attack her. Yeah, maybe it would have been more fun for Maki as well to be able to play the whole afternoon. She was a bit annoyed because like it was a nice garden, she could run around, but also I tied her to a tree on the side because one of the people at the table is allergic to dogs. Not like to a mortal type, but still allergic, so I try to keep Maki as far away from him as possible, which meant she kind of had to stay a little bit more on the side, and she was mad that she couldn't run around the table and greet everyone. If it's evening coffee, it's a polite. You have 10 minutes and then my house will be guest free or else. Wow! Evening coffee. Okay. Because I was thinking, wow, sometimes we meet for a coffee in the afternoon and then we chat for like 2 hours because that's the meaning. Usually, at least in Italy, if you're like randomly talking to someone, you meet them and you're like, hey, do you want to go get a coffee? It either means that they want to fuck. I mean, or it also can mean that they just want to chat for a couple of hours. It's not that weird to just go get a coffee and chat for a couple of hours. It depends. Or you can also just, you know, like the morning coffee before work, you just go in, drink the thing like, and then go to work. There's all the different types that you can get, I guess. Hello. In the cafe with people. No. No, it's usually like, let's say maybe you're like close to your house and you're like, so do you want to come over to my house for a coffee? And it doesn't mean that. Not in the cafe. What do you mean? It's literally meant as here coffee to keep you awake while driving home late. To be fair, it was, if I was at your house and you made me coffee and it's past 3 p.m, I will be immediately like, okay, don't worry, I'm leaving, bye. Because I already struggle with caffeine. If I drink coffee anywhere after 3 p.m, I'm done. I'm not gonna sleep that night. So yeah. We had lots of food. I don't know how the fuck I feel so fast, and I also realized how much young people drink. And a funny thing is that they were drinking with no problem. Like they were like casually having. I think my friend made one that she was mixing like lime and sugar and hold on, what is it called? Maybe I think she said it was called something like caipirinha. Maybe that might be. And they were randomly filling this jug over and over and then drinking it, and they were fine. Like no drunk, no nothing, perfectly fine and sober and alert. And I was like, I will have some tea. Maybe they are more trained than I am. I only drank half a cup of the caipirinha just to try, and then I had Coke and iced tea. Would you like a latte? No. I never get them because they make me poo very strongly and suddenly. Yeah, so in the end we just drove back home, and we did chat a little bit as well once we got home. But honestly, we were pretty tired. So the first day we went to sleep. This music is stressing me out. I don't know what this is. We will see. The first day we were pretty tired, so we went to sleep early enough, like midnight. And it was so I slept a couple days at Winter's house, and it was I am sure that Maki loved it a lot because she has this little garden, and so she was able to roll around in the grass without how is it called, without the collar, you know. Well, actually I use a harness for Maki, not a collar, because every time I go walk outside with Maki, I need to keep her on leash with the harness. Instead, there, because it was a closed garden, she had the chance to just randomly run around and roll in the grass without thinking about me and keeping her on leash. I was a little bit sorry that, like, Winter has a little cat, and the cat was very, very scared of Maki. Like, it was staring at us from above, but it didn't really calm down. Actually, it did calm down only one time, but while Maki was inside, so it just came down to greet me. It was very cute because it came and it was like, and she let me pet it. She still didn't give Maki a chance to prove her that she's a good dog. The human body can acclimate to alcohol, so if they've been drinking a lot the last few days, their tolerance will be higher. I think the average 20-ish something year old is more used to alcohol than I am. Hello Tama, how are you? Should I try again opening live today? Please, live today, son. I have to work. Please. Please.
Eccoti lì, quello che... Ma che rigore è? Ma replay dopo replay, il rigore inesorabilmente c'era. E guardati mentre...
We just gotta get drunk more often, Yoshi. No, my stomach cannot handle. My digestion doesn't work very well. If I have alcohol, I will get a stomach ache. I think it's something happening, like something happening in my family, because also like my dad has stomach problems and my sister has stomach problems. Also, like last year, my dad did a bunch of visits to understand why he has stomach problems, what's causing it. But In the end, they didn't find a solution. They just told him like, oh yeah, you have symptoms of acid reflux. So like they told him, yeah, you have the symptoms of, but not like the cause. They didn't understand. Maki was like a rival to my mom's love. No way must chase. No! Maki is actually very sweet. She is not jealous. If she saw the cat, she would just try to play with it. So maybe the cat wouldn't have liked it because a dog playing is different than a cat playing, right? But if I pet other dogs and Maki is looking at me as well, she's not jealous. I don't know how it's possible. Maybe she's a bitch. She doesn't care about me. No, she just loves everyone. So even if she loves me, if she sees another dog that I'm petting, she equally is loving me, but also she loves the dog because she loves everyone. So she cannot hate the dog for being loved by me because she's both loving me and the dog. So, yes. Right now I'm here on a crazy search for a mystery layer in a project. I can't tell what it is. In Live 2D or in Clip Studio Paint? I don't drink much alcohol now, lost my taste for it. Now I have non-alcoholic cider, which is basically fruit juice. I also have problems with carbonated drinks. Why do they make so many drinks carbonated? And the carbonated ones, why are they so strongly carbonated? Heck. Hello, Sunburns! How are you? You haven't aged that day. Well, if you come here on the 18th of September, I will not be aged, but I will have a different model. Okay, I think Live 3D is just not opening. I opened it as administrator. I think my PC did a bad startup. Thing is, I am very tight on things, like extremely tight. I might keep chatting with you as I maybe draw on Clip Studio Paint some stuff for REDEBUT while you don't see that. In case Clip Studio Paint does open. Let's see. Please open Clip Studio, please. Hello Midnight, how are you? Wait, I think I know. It did not do a bad startup. Ugh. I have this problem where if my PC goes to sleep, once I turn it back on, there are very high chances that it just doesn't start properly. So if, for example, I'm working in the morning and then I go have a 1 hour lunch break, I have to turn off the PC. I cannot let it go to sleep or idle, whatever it is called, because otherwise when I wake it up again, it just doesn't work. I think I forgot to turn it off, so it went to sleep. Have you closed Clip Studio in Task Manager first? Clip Studio is... It seems like it's working just fine, but if you meant Live 2D, yeah. I did close it in the Task Manager as well and started it again as an administrator and it didn't work. Yeah, it's just a bad startup, but now I don't want to close the stream and everything. I'm really hoping that you guys will not see what I'm opening. I do like this, in case something opens on stream, you will not be able to see it. Why my cat? I'm cat. Okay, Clip Studio Paint is opening. So I can just continue working on REDEBUT stuff as we chat. You guys will like this, is what? Wait, the snakies came back to work normally. Just realized. Okay, but I need to change the name of the stream at this point. How can I call it? Drawing secret art. And then I will put pencil emoji. How do I change the title of the YouTube stream? Okay, here. Save. And now, how do I change the title of the short stream?
AI coding agent.
Okay. It's the first time that I open my stream on the shorts as well, so in case anyone is watching from over there and you see something weird, please let me know. I have no idea what I'm doing. The grandmas that always stream have inspired me. Do you guys get those grandmas cooking at lunchtime on the shorts? Shorts. How do I watch the chat of it though? I have no idea. Ah! Oh, here it is. I found it. Randomly scrolled to your YouTube Shorts live stream while doing laundry. I was doing dishes and I'm really enjoying your voice. We are the same. The caffeine. Hello, Liga Pinto. Hello, Evos. Hello, Mickey. I'm sorry, guys, for not reading you. I just realized. I'm sorry. Today is the first day ever I start a stream on the YouTube Shorts. So I didn't know. I thought that it was the same chat for the normal stream and the shorts stream, but it's two separate ones. Okay, now that I know, I can keep them like this so I can read both. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so today I'm having a lot of technical problems. My PC probably just didn't start well. So I managed to start Clip Studio Paint, but right now I'm working on some illustrations for my REDEBUT that for now is all secret. Are we talking shit about someone? No, I don't talk shit about anyone. I don't like talking shit about anyone, and I don't like people that talk shit about me because... Not about me, to me, because always remember that if someone is talking to you, is talking shit about someone else, they probably do the same behind your back. You found it? What did you find? Oh, you scared me! I thought you saw something that I wasn't supposed to show. You find it? Did you find out why you weren't able to find it? So I'm working on a line art right now. You guys see me looking down because I'm drawing. So usually if it was something that wasn't a secret, I would stream it right now, but I cannot. I was supposed to work on a commission, but LiveTude is just not starting today. I will have to check later what's going on, but I'm pretty confident it's just a bad startup, and as soon as I restart the whole PC, everything should work just fine. Working on some line art of my spouse D&D character. Nice. Line art always sucks. Right now I'm trying a different brush for it that has a little bit more, actually a lot more of variation between the big, like the biggest size and the smallest size. It's a much harder to control, but technically like that you're able to create more dynamic liners. I am testing it out. It's being very uncomfortable, but I want to test it out, and then if I don't manage it, it's fine. I'll just move back to my normal brush. One thing that I'm trying to avoid is that I got this brush to add lots of line variation, but I need to be careful to not like press down a lot and end up with the thick lines anyways. I want to improve my shading and coloring, but it's fun. Line art, I hate doing. Yes. I like colors much more as well. To be fair, honestly, most of the times, especially if it's something for myself, I will just, you know, kind of do the line art, but not really worry about it too much, and then I'll just fix it and make it look cool with colors. Dogs. What are your dogs up to? Today Maki was not, was a little bit weird. She was kind of there playing with her toy, crying a little bit. Maybe somehow she can feel I'm on my period, so she's uncomfortable as well. I know that dogs have these sort of weird superpowers. So I'm saying it jokingly, but I actually kind of believe it might be the reason. The other day I wanted to listen to something while working, and browsing on YouTube just didn't work. Like, there was nothing really interesting. So I thought, what if I start an audiobook? I never listened to audiobooks because I'm not very good at focusing on listening something. If I want to read a book, I'm like 100% of the times I'll just take the book and read it myself. So I have to focus on it, and my brain is doing that and not 100 million things more. But I was thinking, like, okay, if I just need it as a background to listen while working, it doesn't matter if I don't fully listen to what's going on. So I picked a random book, and I actually opened YouTube, and I wrote like audiobook. It's funny because in Italian audiobook is audiolibro, and when searching audiolibro, actually the first search was audiobook in Italian. I'm like, why aren't you writing audiobook in Italian? Why are you writing audiobook in English and then in Italiano instead of audiolibro? That's the Italian word for it. Like, what? Okay, anyways. I think people don't know that audiobooks are called like that in Italian. I don't know. And I found this book that I chose mostly because they put a pretty lady in the picture, and it's you probably know it. It's The Phantom of the Opera. It's one of those books that, like, if you probably have heard of it, like a classic. But I chose it because I thought, oh, okay, so it's like, you know, one of the classic books that are probably gonna be so boring, but it's fine. I just need something in the background to listen to. But it's actually being honestly cool. I had such a bad opinion about it before listening to it. It's actually much sillier than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like mega serious and boring because come on, that's what I think about the classics often, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's a perception that they instilled in my brain in school. You know, in school everything feels so boring that then you're traumatized forever, and then if you read the same thing that you studied by yourself because you want to do it, then you have fun. Maybe it's because in school you're forced to do it. Then once you pick it and you try to read it because you want to do it, it's different. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm still through it. Like, I've been listening, I think for 3 hours now. The whole thing is 8 hours. I was also surprised a little bit in myself because I was able to keep listening. Hello, Rose Ninja, how are you? Because maybe because while I'm drawing, it's almost like my, you know how I go in this sort of meditation mode when I'm drawing, so it's like my ears are free to listen better. You know, when you close your eyes and you're able to listen better because it's like you're turning off the eye input and then your body can listen to the other inputs better. It's something like that a little bit. So I've actually been able to listen. I still don't remember the names of people, but I remember the story and what happens. I like your persona. Thank you so much. I actually made my own VTuber model. But this one is actually old enough. I made it more than 1 year ago. And right now I am working on a new one. And I will show it on the 18th of September. In fact, right now, off screen, I am working on things for the reveal stream, the REDEBUT stream. But I cannot show it on stream because it's a surprise. So I'm just working and chatting without showing the Clip Studio page. Can't wait. Me neither. Oh my god, I'm organizing so many things, and I also did a couple of crazy things. I organized a couple of crazy things that I never did before, and I I'm trying to organize everything. Yeah, I'm going crazy. I'm going completely crazy. I have lists and dates and the schedule and everything, and I'm here like I can do it. I can do it. Somehow I am in fact doing it, but it's taking a lot of work. It's a lot like my old music teacher. In 4th grade let us pick songs, but hearing Metallica and some corny folk drove me nuts. What do you mean hearing Metallica and some corny folk? What is it, some corny folk? Exactly, school assigned books are often dry and boring, but most literature through history is just like the modern kind. Hell, Shakespeare plays are actually full of fart jokes and lowbrow humor, but because the average person doesn't know the saying all that time, it goes over your heads. Yo, also like some books are so fun, but casually. In school, you only study the boring parts because the fun parts are like profanities or sexual, and then no, we cannot show this to the kids. But I feel like to a certain extent, maybe it will be effective at having the kids. I mean, when I say the kids, it's like in high school, like the teens probably can stand reading like a joke with some like bad words in it to I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe maybe I'm making it too simple, but yeah, I very specifically remember this one book that had like I think it had like 100 novels in it. And then in school we read probably like 10, and they were kind of boring. But I was curious, and one time I happened to go read a book by myself, and I realized that we read the most boring ones. The Iliad, the oldest European book to survive to this day, is full of smut and gay stuff. Nowadays, there are so many gay people. I cannot believe it. How is this possible? There were none back then. Meanwhile, Greek people back then making fuck trains in the streets. The Iliad even has a line that in modern English reads, "And he laid with her and their sisters in a might." A. And A is a hint to the audience that they may clap or cheer. That's so funny. They had a thing that if you write that, then you're supposed to cheer. They even had cheerleaders for your sassy times. Hey. Something tells me I will get banned from YouTube Shorts on the first day that I stream on it. Hello Xenia, how are you? No REDEBUT today because the live today is not working. No, the REDEBUT is not today. It's gonna be on the 18th of September. I'm sorry I haven't posted the official announcement yet, but the video is still being edited. I commissioned a video editor to make it, but he had technical issues. Literally, they cut out his internet. And so I ended up commissioning someone else. But which means that it's still gonna take a little bit for it to be finished. It should be, I think, within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow that it's finished to do posting. And then after I post the announcement, hello Spirit Senpai, how are you? After I posted the official announcement, then I can start posting some little spoilers and little, you know, a little bit of yeah, I think the video editor put my deadline on the 22nd. Ah! My name. Yeah. I hit my knee in the table. I ordered a little keyboard tray because I got it recommended by another artist, and I don't know how I didn't think about it earlier, that if I use a keyboard tray, then I don't need to move my graphic tablet back and forth every time I want to use the keyboard. I can just have the keyboard on another tray and just move the keyboard back and forth. It still has to arrive though. But it was supposed to be here already, usually. When the hell is it coming? Mr. Keyboard. Keyboardo. Mr. Keyboardo. Let's see, orders of Friday. It's Friday again. Hey, it said 1-day delivery. Why is it coming on Friday? Where is it right now? He just said that it left the shipper place. Once the announcement stuffs start to go up, I'm not going to want to do anything but draw. I have seen people, like, as soon as they see some spoilers, they already start making fan arts based on what they could see. I guess that's smart if you want to have fan arts ready at the REDEBUT, and then at worst you can do like a quick fix once the REDEBUT happens if you really missed something. Some artists are so fast. I could never. In theory, I can be fast as well, but only if I do the things that are in my comfort zone. So like a post that is not too complicated.
Lava, why do you draw like you're running out of time? Draw day and night like it's running out of style? How do you draw like the second you're alive? Take a break!
It was very inspirational. I need to build some extensions for my desk so that I can have it wrap around and I have all my monitors and electronics arranged in a circle around. That sounds cool. I have like a desk, but I think if I will ever have a studio that is bigger, I probably would like so much to make to have like, I don't know, 3 desks, like one for the all the tech stuff, and maybe the second desk for all of the you know, like I have a little notebook where I write all the projects that I'm working on right now. I have the calendar, and right now I have everything on the same desk, and it's pretty crowded. Bigger desk would be cool. Iliad gets super gay at some point. So there's a whole stanza about joining the military where the text says not to do it for honor, fame, or coin, but because of the sex you'll have with the fellow male soldiers. You know, I guess who can know better than you what you like than someone that is like you? Hello, Angel. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. More line art. More line art. Hello, Tuka. Tuka, Tuka, Tuka. Tuka, Tuka, Tuka. It was a song for an ad in Italy. Zoop. Zoop. I've always been a pretty good reader. I think I was 5 when I started reading Stephen King Eyes of the Dragon, which I think is his best book. As a kid, I also was reading stuff, but it was terrible because I wanted to read, but basically they taught me that whenever I didn't know a word, I would keep like this little dictionary beside me, and I could search the words that I didn't know, and I could write the meaning on top of the word so that I would remember. But as a kid, there were so many words that I didn't know what they meant that I had to browse to find the meaning all the time of everything. Yeah, it's a good thing. I also remember doing it with my mother, and I really liked it. If I ever have kids, I think it's an activity I will try to do. I don't like my mother for many reasons, but at least there are some things that she did good, like this one. Used to do that in school here. Yeah, we didn't do it in school actually. It's a bit boring to do by yourself though. I feel like if someone explains you something, you will remember better than if you just searched it by yourself, because like people will put their own spice to the explanation, you know, their own thoughts. It's the same when I ask someone something and they tell me go Google it. I get mad. If we're talking, why should I go Google something? I was homeschooled by my grandmother my whole life. So reading stuff and looking it up counted as part of reading class when I was a kid. Was she a teacher? You know, I guess from things happening in school recently, maybe it's better with your grandma, you know. You never know. I honestly really disliked my school days. And to everyone that told me, oh, you will know when you will get older. When everything will be over, you will miss it. I still haven't had that experience. And the way that it's going, I don't think I will ever end up feeling... How can you miss it? Miss the stress? Constant everyday? Nah. Don't let me turn notifications on. There we go. I think that the thing that people miss when they say they miss school is they miss the years when they were in school, but it was not like the school that made them cool. It was being young, being more careless. Don't miss school. I miss some friends I had there. Only some. I kind of like don't really miss anyone from ever. Like maybe there's something wrong in my brain. I don't miss. Like maybe for a second I might be like, oh, it would be cool if I don't know, another person was here, but as soon as I start doing something else, then I stop thinking about it, and then it doesn't matter anymore. I don't miss. Only headshots. Be careful. No, in games I do miss a lot. I have heard on the internet that people say that sometimes when you are neurodivergent, you don't have like the same idea of like you kind of like the existence of other people and things disappears from your brain when you don't have them in front of you, kind of. But I don't know if it's some stupid TikTok bullshit. Due to poor quality of education in US schools, homeschooling is becoming more popular, especially in the rural areas. It's not something that I can be like, oh, nice about it, you know, because why does the public school have to be bad? I know the logical reasons, but I don't understand the ethical reason. Like I don't agree. Hello, Manu. How are you? There are people I miss that I went to school with. But what I really miss is the chance to show them just how wrong they were about me and that I'm happier without them. So it's not that you miss them. You just wish you could see like how far you come. But you know, I understand how you feel, but sometimes like you should just probably let it go, and they probably don't even think about you anymore. Like if you do things and you should celebrate them by yourself. Even if they made you mad back then. Now is now, and at least they gave you the push to get better, I guess. Oh my god! Oh my god! You wanna hug? You wanna hug? Magi Maguna! Magi Maguna! What are you doing? Mark, is too hot for you to sleep on my lap, but thank you for the kisses. Now I can work at 10% more speed. Some of them do try to contact me now, but usually it's the ones that used to be bullies and now they want me to give them money. They do that! Maybe I haven't reached that phase in life where people that are my age need money. Like, most of my ex-classmates still live with their parents. Hello Virgil, how are you? I want to ask, but I don't want on the same time to touch the injury. But what's going on? What injury? What do you mean? Hello Benny Bills, how are you? How are you guys? Welcome to my stream. It's the first time I stream on YouTube Shorts. I'm sorry if it's cough.
My monthly appearance. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the sub, Kashi. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, you too. I have no idea if there will be like a VOD that I can watch on this shorts stream to check. I also don't know if they over there you guys can hear like alerts and stuff. So I don't know anything. I don't even know if you can hear music. I think you should. I'm all good. It's been so hot over here. I was happy that this morning it was raining, but now it's back to mega sunny. I want the fall to happen. Autumn. I can't wait for pumpkins to come. I want to make a pumpkin pasta and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin. Are you from East Europe? No, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, born in Italy and living in Italy, and I'm pretty sure my ancestors are Italian as well, because I don't have like anyone that's a foreigner in my like family. People didn't travel much back then. Italian born in Italy. Borny in Italy. Who is SEPT? I go there a lot. You really? Wait, where are you from? These last couple years, I have been traveling more than I have ever been. But it's mostly to go to cons, basically. So I've been to Germany for Docking, to UK for MCM. Do a flip. There we go. Your monkey did the flip. Are you happy? From the Netherlands. Ooh, wow. Okay, I was in not Netherlands, but I was in Belgium at the start of this year to visit a friend. It was very cool. I liked the chill vibes and the people a lot. People were so chill. Like in the city, people were driving at like 20 kilometers per hour because of the limit, and everyone was chill. No one was honking. When I arrived in there, I was like, is this a city? There is no honking? What the fuck? How is it possible? I think that was the most silent big city I've ever been to. I think it was Antwerp. Yes, it was mega weird because when I was in Naples, if you go there during lunchtime, you hear like beep, 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 all the time, like a million different noises happening all together. In fact, I remember when I first moved there, all the noises were driving me crazy. Then eventually I got used to it, but in the start it was terrible. When there are so many noises that your ears start making like a sound. Hello Yoshino, are you getting a new model in September 18? Yes! Jojo, I try to make a new updated model at least once a year so that I have an always updated model also to show to clients and everything. And we are very close to the reveal of the new one of this year. I'm preparing so many things. There will be lots of surprises. It will also be my first megaton, uncapped megaton marathon ever. I will be streaming from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. It's also a cool opportunity because a lot of the people that used to watch me back then and now cannot anymore because I've changed a bit my stream time throughout the years. In the very start I used to do it at 8 p.m. then I moved it to 5, then I moved it to 3, then I moved it to 2. So people that used to watch me in the evening now cannot do it anymore because I stream too early. But at that point I will be streaming early and late all together. What do you think are the activities that I could do during the subathon itself? I was surely thinking of making a Bagos model during it because it will be interesting. But I also want to do other things. Maybe I should write down a list of games that I want to play. And maybe also a playlist of random videos that I can watch and react. For the moments when maybe I get too tired to... like I need some mental rest. You get used to the honking and then it feels weird when it's gone, but weird good. Yeah. Yeah. Omnipresent stream. There is very little honking here unless it's from very rude people. You know, I never honked with my car because they made the honking button very weird. You need to fucking punch it for it to make a noise. So usually when someone does something bad, like I never honk because I am, you know how some people always have their hand on the honk, like beep 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 for anything. If I want to honk, it's only if like something dangerous is happening. But by the time that I understand what's going on and I press the button and then I don't press it hard enough so it doesn't make the noise, and I never honk in the end. Hello guys, can't wait. I am like melting because I cannot show anything. Technically I could, but I want to keep the surprise. Arg. I swapped the horns on my little car just to get rid of the obnoxious BP horn. It was so stupid I wasn't worth using now. What is the BP horn? Man, I still remember when I had just gotten my driving license and people will honk at me. And if you have someone that clearly is a new driver in front of you and you honk, it's the stupidest thing you could do because they will then completely panic. And if they were slow before, they're completely stopped now. Beep, beep. What is this linku? Linku. What is this? Yo, this is like revolutionary for people that like feet. Because then you can ask your favorite waifu to put her feet in this and then eat it and then... This is actually a great business idea. Very nasty. I am not responsible for any action you may take regarding cake and tiramisu and feet. What if the cake was the feet? Feet to shape the cake. I'm so happy that the time that there was a trend of hyper-realistic cakes has finished, because I kept on getting jump scared in my feed by someone cutting into someone's eye, and it turns out it was not a person, it was a cake. But you know, the first second you see something, your brain hasn't fully registered what it is, so you get that first scary impression. Can you put your feet in this Chuyoshi? No reason. Zero reason. I guess that's the feet fetish equivalent of me wanting to eat pasta from someone's booba. I'm very sorry for those of you that are watching the stream of the first time, but you need to get used to this because this isn't the norm. Don't worry. I guess like when those babies made of cake was a thing. Oh yeah. Also there was one that was like a puppy. Gray puppy, and the lady fucking cut his face. And I was like, ah! And then it was a cake. The lady didn't care about my soft heart. Before, my heart is a little bit too soft. If I had a cake in front of me that looked like a dog, and I know that it's a cake, I might probably still not cut it because it looks like a dog, and I would be like, no, it's a dog. You know, it's a cake, but it's a dog. During Subato and Yoshi, model made it totally out of spaghetti. Please make that a goal. Like as an artwork, I think that would be that would look scary. You know why I think that? Because you know how muscles look like a bunch of fibers put together? And also if you put together spaghettis, is like a bunch of fibers put together. So I think if you draw someone like made out of spaghetti, it looks like you're drawing someone that doesn't have any skin, because it will look like they are just made of muscle, like the giants from Attack on Titan. Maybe could work if just the hair be pasta. It wouldn't be scary. Thank you for the follow.
My prime belongs to the Yoshi, who I
Thank
just
you.
learned it's Italian. Scary.
Thank you for the prime. This is the Italian prime. How can I translate prime to Italian? Because I think it can have different meanings. The prime, whenever I say prime, I don't know if it's how... No, primo means the first. But does prime mean the first? When you say someone is in their prime, don't you mean in like their best time? Their peak. Prime is the main, but the primo means like first. It's like first, second, third. Prime can be first, best, main, etc. Prime cut. Principale. Principale is main. But you know what's the thing? If I was saying, for example, for example, il periodo principale della mia vita, that means the main period of my life, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best. If I'm saying main, it might mean that I refer to the period that took the majority of my life. You know, for example, if I was saying the main job that I worked is, I don't know, baker, and then I moved to be a florist, it doesn't necessarily mean that I loved more, like it was better to do the to be a baker. It just means I did that longer, so it was like main. Okay, so in the context of Amazon Prime, how would I translate it? Hold on, let me see. Prime, adjective, best, of top quality, ottimo, eccellente. You guys don't know this, but in Italian, I love to say eccezionale. I say it pretty often. Eccezionale. It's very interesting. A single word that can mean so many things in English. In Italian, we have like a thing for every thing that prime means. Amazon roba plata. What is roba plata? Amazon fail. Fair. Twitch eccellente. Steal money. Oh, okay, because roba sounded like steal for me in Italian as well, but like plata, I was like, what? I just learned the worst thing ever. What is it? We got lazy, didn't want to come up with more words. I think you do have more words, but people just use the more common one. It happens in Italian as well. Your packaging seems to be a hell lot worse when you get Prime. To be fair, I have been I've been using Amazon Prime for a while. Sorry, I was burping. I have been using Amazon Prime for a while and I keep on getting it because there are so many things that I order from Amazon instead of buying from shops that the shipping saved is very much worth it. And so many things, if you get it in the shop, it costs like even double of what it is on Amazon. Even something stupid, like the other day I was trying to get some tape. You know, tape that you can use to like close boxes and stuff. At the shop, it was ridiculous price, like €5 for 2 rolls. Instead on Amazon for €5 I could get 5 rolls. That's more than double the price. I know you might think, okay, it's €2 compared to €5, but like €2.50 each compared to €1 each. It might sound like just a couple coins, but if you do this for everything you buy, then it can make a big difference. Amazon comes from Greek, where it's composed of a without and mazos, meaning memories. Boobless? Wait. Isn't like the Amazon forest, it means the forest without boobs? Why doesn't it have boobs? Does that mean that the Amazons are a group of females that is called the boobless? Yes. Maybe it's because they were so strong that people said that they were boobless, like they are so strong they are not women. I know it's not a very nice thing to say, but I'm just trying to understand what it could be. Let me give a quick look at how many things I have left. Yesterday I've completed 2 of the things that I have to complete. Okay, so I have to complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. Okay, we could say mainly I have 12 things to finish. Oh man, it's so hot. Give me 1 second. I'm turning on the AC because it's honestly way too hot in here. It's getting... Now I have the power of the fresh. Hello, Annie Pop. Amazonian warriors were said to scar young women's chests so they wouldn't grow the right boob. This was because they thought the nutrients needed to build it will go to the right arm. Okay. Wouldn't that make them more like imbalanced? Good thing Yoshi is not in Amazon. I am not Amazon. I am Yoshi. You know, in Japan there's a mountain called Yoshino. I have to go visit it one day. Man. I wanna go to Japan so bad, but it costs so much. I wanna save money. Save the money. My mountain. When I get there, I'm like, whoever lives in here, fuck you. This is my mountain. Move away. And then I will start the massive transportation of all those niggas in my mountain. Recently, I've been trying to share a little bit more with my dad and with my sister the things that I've been working on, like the REDEBUT and everything. And I have to explain them, like, everything. Because when we talk among each other, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm REDEBUTing, and you guys know what a REDEBUT is. But when I'm talking to them, I'm like, okay, so there is the REDEBUT. There is this thing where basically it's the first stream that you do with a new model. And it might sound like a nothing, but it is important because it's a celebration that we celebrate. And usually you organize a special stream to make it cool because more people will come. So you make it special. And then I don't know, I commissioned someone for the starting soon screen. And the starting soon screen is an artwork that you put up when you start the stream. Because when you start the stream, it doesn't start right away. It just needs to load. While it loads, you have a little cute artwork there. It's a bunch of explanations that need to be done. Oh my god. Mamma mia. Italy's rival to the anti-boobas. Yoshi is being patriotic by loving boobas. Yes, I will never cut a booba. The rival to the Amazons were Sparta, a few dozen squabbling kingdoms back then. Italy? Wait. I thought that Sparta was more in the east, not in Italy. Am I wrong? Where was Sparta? What is this? Oh wow! Bro, my brain is completely fucked. I thought that Sparta was in Turkey. Instead, it's not. It was in Greece. Also, I didn't know that Lesbos was so big. What the fuck is huge? How big was it? What? I always thought it was like this tiny island where, like, I don't know, 15 people lived. Now I need to know, how big is Lesbo Island? $1,630 kilometers square. Wow. Very huge. Do you like fanboys? So everyone is free to do whatever they want, but me personally, like, as in relationship, I don't think I would like to have a relationship with a femboy. I feel myself as a feminine person, so I like to be around someone with a more masculine energy. Awuga. What am I saying? TikTok has fried my brain. But I don't want you to interpret it as like, I hate the femboys. You know, when for example I say, oh, I prefer dogs over cats because I feel like I vibe with them better, and people are like, oh, you hate cats? No, that's not what I say. Then if you mean like, I don't know, would you ever draw a femboy? Yes, of course. Some of them are so cute. Yoshino would be friends with Fanboy, but not date. Yeah. Can we learn Italian words, Yoshino? What words do you want to learn? Give me a topic at least, because I'm not very. Whenever I get asked this, I don't know what to say. Is there anything in specific you would like to learn? Can you say femboy? I don't think we have a non-offensive version of that. Like, I would get banned, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think we have a non-offensive version. Booba. Okay. In Italian, if you want to say booba, you actually have so many ways to say it. I can try to list some of the ones that come to mind. So the way that I use more often is tete. If you're Spanish, you may be familiar as well. Very similar. Tete is bubas, plural. And then you have, you want to be more professional, like a bosom. It's like a seno. Which is very funny. I think seno means something in Japanese. They say it sometimes. Other ways, I think all the different ways are from different dialects. So you have tete, pope, seno. My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy. Then from my dialect, you can say zitze. Like pizza, but with a Z at the first as well, instead of the P. Then, similar to this, you have zinne with 2 N instead of Z. You can also call them mammary, so mammelle. Pretty sure there are other ways. I'm trying to think. Sinner. No, more like this. Zinne. Oh, zitze. Maybe I shouldn't write these things down. I like poppe because it sounds very silly, poppe. They use it sometimes for like for example, the babies that drink milk from the breast, they're breastfeeding. They're called poppante. It's like the one that gets the milk from the poppe. Thank you, Nostarius. I made it. So you triple complimented me. I hope you're doing good. This could be a redeem. How she translates a word. It's fine. You can ask me without having to pay points. Pay points. For free? For free? Wow. Wow. For my words, Yashin. Hold on, I lost you. I lost you. I lost you. Wait, what words? What words did you write? Oh Yeah, those ones it's and thin are right. Yoshi, explain femminile. What the hell is that? A hook. The internet says that... hold on. The femminillo is a typical figure of the traditional Parthenopean population used to refer to a male with like feminine vibes. Okay. Often referred to transgender or transsexual people or hermaphrodites. Okay, so they had a term in Naples, but it's kind of like mixing everything. I didn't know that. It came up when I searched for Italian for femboy. It could be a thing in Naples, but like it's in Naples dialect. It's not really general for Italian. Like I am from the outskirts of Naples and I didn't know about that. For say good morning, good afternoon, good night, enjoy your meal, simple word. Okay, hold on. Allora, good morning, it's buongiorno. Good afternoon, you can also say buongiorno because giorno means like day. Or if you specifically want to actually say good afternoon, is buon pomeriggio. So, hold on, let me write it. Buongiorno. Buon pomeriggio. Good night is buonanotte. But if you're saying good night, I'm going to sleep, it's buonanotte. If you're saying like good evening, then it's buonasera. One second, buonanotte. Enjoy your meal is buon appetito. All the buon is like good. Buono. There you go. This is similar to French. You write it like I did. We don't have a J in Italian. In the Italian alphabet, we don't have J, K, W, Y, and X. We don't have them. Lady Shinobu, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot wait for you to see the new model that I'm working on. If you like this one, you will like that one even more. How are you? I see we're having an Italian moment. Yes. If you want any words translated to Italian, just let me know. Buongiorno is like bonjour. I know there are many words that are similar. Honestly, Europe is not that big, right? So makes sense we have similar words. Buon tette. Maybe don't say that. That's very weird to say. Not weird like inappropriate. Like also, but it's also weird because like da fuck. If you say it like that, it sounds like you're saying they taste good. If you will try to compliment like a body part, you might say bello, that's pretty, instead of buono, that it's good. I guess also in English, you wouldn't say that teeth are good. Like you would say they're pretty. You have good teeth. actually get a little bit offended because good, what do you mean good? Good enough? It tastes good. Thank you for the words. No worries. Yoshino streams are now considered educational programming. I'm really not sure about that. I'm good. Yeah! Hello, Mia. How are you? How are you? Man, I've been working so much recently. I haven't been checking on literally anyone. I hope you're having a good time recently. Beep boop, beep boop. Education for adults, yeah. Le tue tette sono davvero splendide oggi, signorina. Tips Cup. You know the meme that you sent earlier about the writers writing like and then she woke up stretching out her arms and her boobs bounced slightly. In the Phantom of the Opera, there is a scene kind of like this, like, oh yeah, she turned around and with her lovely breast. I'm like, what? Thank you, Shinobu. Wow, your accent is so cute. Thank you. Honestly, before starting streaming, I thought my accent was like silly sounding, like but I'm happy you guys like it. Why are you shouting me out? I was watching in the lurking land for a while and decided to say you're good. You're good too. Good. Let me tell you ways that you can say something is pretty. Because also in English, you have a range, right? Something that can be nice, pretty, beautiful. What other words are there? So in Italian you can say, for example, bello. That is like pretty, but also like cool, kind of. Like if someone tells you like, hey, do you wanna go, I don't know, go get a pizza, and you're like, oh yeah, cool, let's do it, you can say, sì, dai, bello, facciamolo, prendiamo una pizza. So you can use it like that. So bello, carino is pretty. Like you can say it to someone. But you need to be careful because if you are like trying to remember these adjectives, you need to, like, if you are saying it to a woman, you have to change the O at the end to an A. So carino is carina for a woman, or bella for a woman. Hello, mommy. How are you? My actual last name means basically pretty in Italian. That's nice. Your last name is Carina? That's cute. Benedette tette. It sounds like an exclamation. Maybe you got very surprised and you're like, oh, but it sounds like an old person. You know, like they would say like, oh, buon Dio, like, dear God, and then instead you're like, benedette tette. That's very funny. Holy boobs. That would be basically it. Holy boobs. I'm almost done with this line art. Wow. Just finishing the hair. Yeah. It rolls out of the tongue. Benedette tette. Sounds like Bernadette. Bernadette. I don't mind sharing my last name since it's on things that have been published. It's Bellote. Pronounced Bellaut. Oh, Bellaut? Bella. What? But. Yoshi, what race are you supposed to be? My model is an elf, as you can see from the big ears. although I heard that by 2030 everyone must be converted to a furry. So no, this is a joke. My new model will be a bunny because I thought of just, you know, trying out something new. I've been an elf for the past. Actually, the OC that I have based my VTuber off of, I made it when I was like 11. It's been quite a while. Banyoshi. Is it like pyong that they say like when you have, you know, like you have cat girls and they're like nya, they say things and they end with saying nya? I think bunny girls do that, but they say pyong. Maybe, do I remember right? Let me see. Japanese pyong. Pyong. In Japanese, pyong is an onomatopoeia that imitates the sound of something hopping, especially a rabbit. Yeah. When added to a name, Pion can make it sound cute and affectionate, similar to adding a Y in English. For example, Rico Pion instead of Rico. Okay, I will be Yoshi Pion. Then one day when I finally decide to become a cat girl, I will be Yoshinya. For now, Yoshi Pion. You're the queen. The queen of bitch. I mean, the queen of something. I don't know if I can be the queen of anything. I am to be a queen, you need to be like authority, right? I think I'm too silly to be an authority. Yoshi Cat Girl, you already have the VR model, right? It wasn't like the model itself. It was just random assets that I downloaded from Warudo and I applied to my model. Authorities. Queen of Snakies. I consider myself to be a snakey as well. That's why I made the snakey that looks like me, in theory, right? Because I like to consider myself a snakey too. When did you have your last break to refill your water and bottle and get a snack? Five days ago. You're right. I should have a little break to go refill my water. It's been at least 2 hours. Yes. I just need 1 second because I need to add a text source over here in the TikTok stream for the be right back. I unfortunately couldn't just copy paste all of the scenes and stuff that I have for the horizontal stream. I had to manually do everything again. Under my pillow for the dirt man, in case he comes to town. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down. Okay, I will be right back now for like 5 minutes or so because I need to go refill my water bottle, and I'll also take the chance to have a minute with my eyes off the screen. You guys should also have a little break to stand up, stretch, look outside, refill your water bottles, and then come back. Be right back. Hamburg! Where did I go? Okay. Hamburg! Are you Borg? My water is refilled. And I gave Maki lots of kisses. That's the main task when I go on a break. Give Maki lots of kisses. I want my kisses back from you. Taking all my kisses back from you. Here's the pen. Okay. Hello Ringo, how are you? Let's continue this line art. You discover your secret right as you left. Yosh. What is it? What do you mean? My secret? I have a secret? What's my secret? Maybe Yoshi's elf body is a mech piloted by Sneaky Yoshi? So like in real life me will be Sneaky Yoshi? Or in real life me is also piloted by a Sneaky Yoshi. As Noshi. But robots. Robots sounds like a frog. Robots.
Battery low.
Hey, woman. Hello, GJP, how are you? So, initially the stream
Charging
was
battery.
supposed to be about live 3D rigging. But the live 3D is not working today for me. I think there must be some problem. I have to check out how to fix it. So I just resorted to chatting, and in the meanwhile I'm working on some artworks that unfortunately I cannot screen share. That's why I was gonna work on the other thing in stream, because this one I cannot show. But yeah, I'm having some technical problems today. How are you? Call me Devin, it's okay if you cannot show your art. I'm sure you'll be great. Thank you, thank you. It's actually some illustration I'm making for the REDEBUT that I will do soon. So it is an NDA, but it's imposed by me. Because it's a surprise. I want to keep the surprise. You should hire a lawyer? The reason she can show what she's working is because the titty is too smexy for reality. We'll die from blood loss out of nose if we saw it. Yes. I need to enforce the NDA against myself if I break it. Yeah. My stupid boss. She makes me work so much, and then I cannot even show my work. Need to keep it secret. NDA, surprise. My boss, aka me. Okay, I think this one is good. I only have left to do the other one. I can help with that. Wait, you're a lawyer? I thought you did the tech things. Maki is the boss. Always has been. No, actually not. You know, I like to be respected by my bappo. I know there are people that are completely succumbed to their pets. I find that weird and scary. I'm gonna stick around for a lot of time. Last question. Will you stream tomorrow? In India, we have another time zone. So, like, our school time ends 2 p.m. So, can you do something? Wait a second. That will mean your time will be night. So, usually, these days, I am streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I started 2 hours and a half ago. So at my 2 p.m. I start. 2 hours and a half ago, it's when I start. And usually my streams last about 4 hours. In September, that's gonna change a little bit because I will do a marathon. So I'll be streaming 8 hours instead of 4. 8, no, 9 hours, yeah. It's technically 4 hours, then dinner break, and then 4 more hours. But, you know, to make everything easier, let's say 9 hours. These arts I'm making are coming out so good that I am worried that someone will tell me it's AI. Well, I am saving the speed paints, so I have proof. Hello, Sunflower. There was a guy in the US that had to sue himself in order to get workman's compensation after he was injured on the job. The insurance company refused to pay the medical bills, and since he was the boss of the construction company, he had to list himself as one of the people he was suing. Heck! I don't trust insurance of any type. Maybe I'm just being like a conspirationalist, but it feels like they would probably just take all the money and never give. When you need it, they don't give. They just take. Maybe I'm being wrong. Maybe I don't know, but eh. Oh my god, I'm EP. I'm EP. The epiest ip in the ip country. Oh boy, you guys yesterday reminded me I still have to record those hacking thingies. The voice part. I need to record it, otherwise it's gonna be weird if I do the second. I do the new Subaton, Megaton, and I still have things from the last one to do. I will do it tonight. I will do it tonight. The truth is that I'm actually embarrassed to do it, so I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm scared of doing it. What if it comes out embarrassing? Like that, it sounds so terrible. Me and my friends play this drawing boss fight game where we fight bosses for their powers. I know this is corny, but we love to draw and play that game. Do you have similar experiences? The only drawing game that I had played with others wasn't like very serious. It was one of those silly, like, try to guess what I'm drawing type of game. But it was very fun for the little time that it lasted. It was on my phone. Did you ever play that? You will get like a random word and you would have to draw it. And then you will be paired with other people and you would have to like watch their own drawing recording and guess what they drew. And whoever was faster will get the more points. You know it. Thank you so much for the sub, Nagios. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Hello. How are you doing? Oh no, we are in an ad break. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Thanks to you and your tutorials, I've learned how to rig. Now, 3 years later, I'm proud of what I'm able to realize. Even if there's still a lot of space for improvement, so thank you a lot. Hey, good job. Honestly, this whole VTuber thing has ended up becoming so big. In the start, it was just like, oh yeah, I want to stream, but I don't really want to show my face, so I guess I'll try to get a model. Oh, models are too expensive. I'll learn how to make them. And now, randomly, it's my job. Things escalated quickly. Try some games. This is my suggestion. A survival game where you have to watch out for monster at night. You will also have a van which is limited supply, but you can play sandbox too. What is the name? Generally, I am not very good at games that require like a very quick reflexes and stuff like that. So usually I try to play games that are more chill, like farming, or like puzzle, so it requires thinking. Kinda made it, but the name should be Survive the Monster. Oh, got it. You made a lot of games before. One day, if I have like nothing to do for like 2 years, which is never gonna happen, but I will make my perfect game that I wish it existed. Like, so I dream of this game that is basically a restaurant management game, but that where also you cook. So it's like a cooking mama plus restaurant management. So I'm imagining, for example, the every game match is split in 2 parts. The morning, when you can rearrange like the chairs, the table, add the new stuff if you need it, and you can take care of the vegetables garden and the animals that you have. And then in the evening you open the restaurant and you actually need to serve the tables and cook the stuff like a cooking mama style. It will be like a mix of all the type of games that I like, but it doesn't exist yet, or at least I couldn't find one that is exactly like what I said. I like these sort of like restaurant management games because as the time goes on and like you buy more stuff, you furnish the restaurant, you can see the progress because the restaurant looks cooler. Maybe you're able to unlock the best looking chairs and stuff like that. So you feel more like you're working towards something. And then maybe there could be also like a friends system where you can go visit your friends' restaurants. Maybe if you visit them when they are offline, you are like a little fairy that can put a magic spell on their vegetables to grow better or on their chickens to make an extra egg. And if you visit them while they are playing instead, you can help them like a cooking. You like my idea? Only I had the technical skills. Well, I can develop the technical skills by practicing, but I don't have the time for it. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Bye bye, desert. Have a good time with the puppies. It's just I'm called a creative thinker by my friends, but I think it's common sense. Like, how can they just not think of something like that? I used a lot of game references and then mashed them up. I once made an entire Pokemon type rip-off paper game to play with my friends. That's cool, yeah. I also made a cooking game, open restaurant. Also can be played co-op. It can be waiter and chef. The chef mostly cooks, and the waiter just serves the food. How it works is turn-based. When you make games by yourself, if you want others to be able to play them, like where do you put them? Because I think if you want to put them like on Steam, you have to pay, right? Or not? Hello, Firearms. How are you? Would it be an Italian restaurant or more a general restaurant? I think Italian will be cooler because I know more recipes and I know the ingredients better, so I will be able to make it more real feeling. If I made a video game about owning a restaurant, I don't know, a Chinese restaurant, I would first have to research all of the Chinese recipes and everything. Instead, if I do it for an Italian one, it's easier. I am Italian, I know the recipes already. It will be less work. Hey, what happened to the music? Musical. No, stop. Why do you stop? Your idea is great too, I might play that. Whenever I'll have the time to make it. It will be cozy girls for the games. For the girls. And for the boys that are also chill. Bunny Yoshi no cooking game. Oh yeah! The main character could be like a customizable, but like the... You know how in these sort of games there is always like a owner, like your grandpa that for some reason has left you the restaurant and ran away. I could be there, but like I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm too busy with my art. I need to make commissions. Can you help me with the restaurant? And then you just end up working full time in it, having to do everything on it. What is that emote? It's dancing? Oh my god, it's so tiny on my screen. I wish I could see it bigger. Oh, I can. What animal is that? Wait, Bunny Moscow winner. Oh, got it. That's very cute. Yoshi pays you in pasta. Yeah. Yeah. This type of animated emote is not super hard to make because it's just a sliding left and right quickly. So in Live 3, if you just import those layers, it's gonna take like 10 minutes to animate. It's probably gonna take longer to export. Because these emotes you have to export as a GIF. No worries, Dev. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for coming to chat. I have made some, I have made all new emotes for the new model. I felt so bad for not having finished all the new emotes yet. Since I became a partner, so took the chance with the REDEBUT for it. It's crazy. As soon as you become partner, you instantly have like 75 slots. And honestly, I'm even lucky because I'm an artist and I can draw it myself. But like, if you're not an artist, if you want to commission 75 emotes, that's so expensive. Thank you for the follow, Tika. Tika, Tika. Tika, 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 Tika. Hey, I think I'm done with the liner. The liner. Yeah, I think I'm done. Maybe just one tiny thing here. Just adding a couple details here and there. Wee, 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 wee. How the hell is it already 5 p.m.? That flop? Oh, dude. This is so pretty. Pretty, I cannot believe. I need to change the color of the liner. Did you know that according to several international laws and a few treaties, most importantly the 1987 Roma Accords, you're cute. (1987) Sounds sus, I'm not gonna lie. How could they make it if I was not born yet? It sounds like you're lying.
Thank you so much for the sub, Joseph. Oh my god, so many subs today. Thank you.
How have you been doing, Joseph? Been a while. Joseph. You calling the Pope a liar? I don't know. You can never trust. You can never trust a dude like that. He goes around in a thing that's called the Papa Mobile. How can you trust you? Have you noticed that whenever there's something related to church in anime, they're always the evil guys? I wonder why. Japan has terrible history with religion and cult. Honestly, I don't know a lot of on their religious aspect. All I know is that they have temples. Although I like how sometimes, at least from the pictures that I've seen, the temples that they have feel more like a garden compared to our churches. The Christian church were dicks to Japanese people for hundreds of years. Also to other people, I think. Not always, but they're at least too extreme in their choice. That and all the cults that were murderous and stole people's wealth. Japan cults were insane. You mean cults like the small sects? Or Shinto stresses connection to the natural world, so it being a serene garden makes sense. Oh, the artist that I've wrote for the illustration hasn't answered yet. But maybe I should check, because sometimes Twitter doesn't send me notifications. No, they didn't answer yet. I hope they're all available for art. When did they last post or something? Yes, no. Gmail. You think an email is better? Maybe I'll wait a couple days. If still they don't see it, I will email them. Because it might just be the same way that I don't get notifications. Maybe they didn't get the notification for it. I don't think they follow me, so I'm probably in the message requests. Okay, so if I wanted to start the shading for this, what color will the shadow be? A mix of all of these. Now, if I put all of this layer in multiply, what happens? 4. It's way too dark. What did I do? But this is a mysterious thing. If I put 2... So let's say I'm clipping a layer on top of a folder, and I put the layer to 50% opacity, I can see the drawing that's beneath it. But if I put another layer at 50%, why can I still see the drawing under? Shouldn't it be like 50 plus 50, 100? So the drawing under is completely covered. Very weird. %50 plus 50%, 75. Wait, where did you get the 75% from? Plus 50%. Ah. No, wait, it doesn't make sense. Why should be the toppest layer halved if they are all clipping to the folder? So to obtain the effect that I want, I have to put the uppermost layer at 100%. So it gets halved and it gets to 50. Let me try. No, if I put the uppermost layer at 100%, I only see the uppermost layer. That's weird. It's fine, I'll just choose the color manually and not do whatever it is that I'm doing. If I don't clip these layers... Wait, now I have put... without any clipping, I have put 3 layers at 50% on top of each other, and they still don't create an opaque overlay. Why? Wait. I just have 3 layers on top of each other without any clipping. So they shouldn't interfere with each other opacity. They should just be on top of each other, right? Very mysterious. Well, if I just merge these, they look good, so it's fine. Matte ain't matting. I'm working with art layers, so it's like I'm putting, let's say semi-transparent paper on top of each other. If I put a bunch of semi-transparent layers on top of each other, it's not like the ones above are getting more transparent because I put one under. Their opacity just keeps on stacking until I cannot see through the papers anymore. No! Stacking, not adding. But why should the layer under affect the opacity on the layer above? I still don't understand. Maybe it's something related to the art program that I am interpreting the wrong way. It doesn't matter, I just need to draw. Okay, now I need to decide where the light is coming from. I can probably do from here. Some time ago, I had started watching Hell's Paradise and then I never finished for some reason. The other day, while scrolling on Amazon Prime Video, I found it, and now I'm finishing watching it. Honestly, worth it. It's actually so good. I'm really liking it. Will there be a season? I still haven't finished the first one, so I don't know if it's clearly like a not possible. Let me see. Hell's Paradise Season 2. Second season of Hell's Paradise, called the Hell's Paradise Jigoku Raku, is confirmed and will come out on January 2026. Whoa, okay. Then good thing that I am watching it. January is not that far away after all. August is basically over, so it's just September, October, November, December, 4 months. Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god, why am I so sleepy? Che cazzo? How many hours did I work today? Let me see.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, not much. 6 hours. Maybe it's my period, but I could be more sleepy. Yeah, Alding. Yeah. It's adding. I'm trying to squeeze my brain to understand where the light is coming from. This that I'm doing should be right. Mamma mia, she's looking so cute. I cannot believe it. I will die. Hmm. No, 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 no die, no die. Not that allowed. I wish in Clip Studio Paint there was a way to be like this layer I selected. You should not pick this layer when I'm looking for a for layer, right? Hello, I love food. How are you? I love food as well so much. So much. Food is so good. It brings people together. At least emo. I think I will try to do a bit more of lighting studies to make things look more dynamic. Because I am better at coloring more than perspectives and complex things like that. Maybe focusing on the lights can be an easier improve, but that looks good. I'm just losing brain power because I'm starting to be tired and I'm focusing. And it sucks that I cannot show. In a bit. All of this work is for a reason. And the reason is REDEBUT. Although I think in a bit I might go freak off so that I can rest on and then I will have enough energies to work a little bit more tonight. Ta-da! Yeah. Oi! What are you doing? Why are you farting like that? Animals. It's like when I call Maki an animal, but she is. That one's pretty funny because like okay, this should be all accurate. I make this in a folder and then I do this like this and this like that and this like this and this like that? Yes, it works.
Thank you so much for the raid, Winter. Hey, yo. How are you? How did your stream go?
Guys, please go check out Winter. She's the VTuber that I was at this weekend. I was supposed to do some live 2D rigging today, but let's say I'm having some technical problems. I just think that Windows did a bad startup today. Probably restarting the whole PC should fix it, but I could not, so no rigging today. We've just been chatting and I've been working off screen on stuff for the review. Hello Chaos, hello Prince Knight, hello. Music, why are you doing more karaoke today? Karaoke. Karaoke. By the way, I haven't said anything about the cooking, okay? Don't say anything about the cooking for now. Yeah. Okay. Always? Oh. I thought it was like often, but not always. Well, good. Good for practicing. I'm joking just very often. Oh, okay. I take things seriously too often. Sometimes there's someone in chat that says a joke and I take it seriously and I start answering seriously. And only after a while I realized it was a joke. It also happened with someone that tried to diss-nut me. The one guy that asked me what type of pudding I like. And I started seriously answering what type of pudding I like, and he just wanted to do the pudding these nuts joke. And during the stream, I didn't even realize that that's what he did. I realized it when I was looking at the clip before editing. Remember when that dude called you intoxicating? Yes. I would also fall for that, to be honest. Yes, I was so excited to talk about my, like, different types of pudding, like how I don't like the chocolate one a lot and everything. One day I have to do a pudding taste testing. I feel like I don't know enough about puddings. Basically, you always get either chocolate or vanilla. Yeah, she got so offended. Yeah, basically one time someone joined and their first message was something like, you are so intoxicating. And I thought, like, No, when I read that, I thought he meant like intoxicated, and I was like, do you think I sound like I'm drunk? Do you think it's like something you're supposed to say? You know what? I'm gonna ban you. I don't care what you think. I banned him. And everyone else was like, no, 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 that's a compliment. What did you do? English is weird. Why is that a compliment? Or you're intoxicating. What the hell of a compliment is that? I don't love pudding. No. No way. That is good. The texture, in my opinion, jello-like texture is for sweet food. If I'm eating a gelatin that has, I don't know, meat in it, it kind of is disgusting. And it doesn't really make that much sense, but it's just like that. Different kind of thing here, but I love rice pudding made from scratch. Rice pudding? I never tried to make it. Do you make it yourself? I have been a little bit discovering rice. When I was a kid, it was kind of like, eh. But it's because your average Italian family will cook rice kind of like, eh. We have our own recipes like risotto and everything, but outside of that, instead other like countries can make rice, even white rice, like plain white rice. So good. I should have made Brazilian rice for you. We forgot. Well, I think we ate more than enough. Another time. We can do another time. But I think I have learned how to make rice properly, but desserts with rice, I never made one. No, I never made one. Rice and beans. Beans. Also legumes is something I don't make often because I don't know a lot of recipes. Legumes. Legumes. Round one of euphemism or dish. Brazilian rice. Wait, what do you mean? I didn't understand. What?
Oh slash.
Oh slash, thank you so much for the prime. Whistle Clips, hello, thank you so much for the sub.
What is going on today? Why am I getting so many subs? Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Oh slash.
So many sneakies. Just a little reminder for everyone, if you are interested and if you have a sub, you should really join our Discord server. It's our amazing community. By joining it, you will be always up to date to everything that I do. We have an announcements channel where I put every update about streams, about the cons that I'm going, special events, everything. And we also play games together on Thursday night, and we watch animes on Saturday night. Right now we've been watching Apothecary Diaries. It's an anime where basically every episode lasts 5 minutes. It's a very interesting choice. Usually anime lasts 20 minutes every episode, but this one in particular, they had this very specific choice. You were away almost a week, so all the subs of the week must be here today. Oh yeah, it makes sense. Because on Friday I skipped the stream, and then yesterday as well. The technician, in the end, he came at 3:30. So the range on when he could come was between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. I even woke up early because I thought, okay, what if he comes like at 9? I woke up at 8 because I thought he's probably not gonna come right when the time frame starts at 8. But maybe if he comes at 9, I need to be awake. Hello, Meatbox. How are you? Rice pudding here is sweeter here too. I need to look up a recipe. Recently, I've been craving for sweets more often. Maybe if I make a little rice pudding myself, it can be healthier because I decide how much sweet I make it and what I put in it. In Denmark, we have rice and grød, which is a sweet rice pudding with cinnamon and a dollop of butter. Those are all the ingredients, because I have them. We watched like 5 minutes, and after 4 episodes, it's somehow almost been 2 hours. Yes. I'm good. The tasks for today almost completed. Wow, good job! I always do a terrible job at deciding the tasks for the day. So either decide too many or too little, or the tasks end up taking a completely different amount of time than what I have planned. Meh. Rice, milk, sugar, and cinnamon. I have the ingredients then. Maybe tonight or tomorrow, whenever I feel like I want to something sweet, I will try to make that. Is it something you need to prepare a lot earlier? Like, you need to prepare it and then you can eat it like after one night. Danish rice pudding. Oh. It's so cool to have a European recipe with normal measurements. It needs to cook. Okay, ingredients: white rice, water, milk, salt, sugar, cinnamon. Pour the water and the rice in a large saucepan, add the salt, heat it up, and let it boil for about 2 minutes. Pour the milk into the saucepan and let it boil while stirring. Let the rice pudding boil lightly, simmer for about 35 minutes under a lid. Remember to stir in the pudding regularly so that the rice does not burn in the bottom of the saucepan. It becomes like a porridge. Porridge. And you know, I never had porridge actually. When I have a craving for sweet, I put a little maple syrup and vanilla extract in milk. Oh yes, I've been having chalky milk because maybe at night you kind of have a little bit of hunger, but not
Not that much, and also you're about to go to sleep, so you're like, I don't want to eat something right now, so you end up so I usually end up just having some chalky milk. I finished the Nutella to make it though. Had too much chalky milk and now it's over. It's over. No more Nutella. Need to refuel my Nutella. Yeah. I will let you know. Let you know. Hello, Suimichu. How are you? It's one of those things you can portion away for another day if you do a batch. Probably last a few days in the fridge. Oh. Yeah, it's usually after dinner, like evening time when I want something sweet. And it's literally just like rice, milk, and sugar. Not that much different from when I have a glass of sugar. A glass of sugar. A glass of milk. Yeah. Otherwise, when I'm mega hungry, I will have like nice plate of pasta right before sleep. But I have kind of stopped doing that. I used to do it a lot more as a kid, but now I have stopped doing that because my stomach is making me pay for it. I think I will go now, guys. I'm a bit tired and maybe it's better for me to take a break and then I can finish the couple hours of work for today. Very happy on the progress on this illustration. I finished the line art and I started the shading as well. Usually when I get at this point, I am close enough to finishing like 4 or 5 hours more and I'm done because I just need to do all of the rendering. But the base of the illustration is basically there. Okay. I'm very excited for REDEBUT. Woo! I need to finish everything. Saving, closing, and now let me open Twitch to see who we can raid. There is Dia, Tina, Mia. I'm checking the ones that are doing art. Kiwi. Well, technically I did do art today, but like you didn't see it. Mysterious art. I could just raid Mia. She was here before and we haven't raided her in a while. I
think. Thank you for coming to my stream, everyone. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to chat with you and draw. That's literally what I like doing and what I've been doing for the past years. This is my REDEBUT message if you want to copy paste it, and if you don't have a sub, you can use the second one instead. As usual, drink your food and eat your water. Have sexy wife dreams when you go to sleep. Take care of yourself. I will see you on Friday. My current schedule right now is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central Europe time. And on Thursday night, we meet on Discord to play together. On Sunday night, we watch animes together. Thank you for all the subs, rates, follows, and all of the support. We are going to Mia. She's Monkey's barking. I think she understood I am closing the stream. She's an amazing artist and VTuber. You should really check out her model. She's an angel, very cute, amazing. Thank you so much everyone for coming. These are my social medias if you want to check them out. Right now my commissions are open as well. If you know anyone that's looking for a VTuber model or for an illustration, you can check my either Discord or pinned on Twitter. And if you see any of my clips, please make sure to leave a like and comment and click the share button. It really helps me with the algorithm. And thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Take care.
Look at my stream. You will.